Here we go. This is the highlight of my day. So like a lot of you guys have learned the pentatonic minor scale. That's awesome. Let's apply it to G. It's kind of good to end on a G for now. Because we're in the key of G. That G note sounds pretty cool. So we're targeting the G note, we're landing on it. So that's important to kind of calibrate your ears to hear that G, the root. And there's other notes you can hit. I mean, if you hit something else, like let's not hit that. Let's go. All right, that sounded a little funny. Let's do another weird one. Okay. All right, that sounds weird. So let's go back to the G. That sounds kind of like it's like a bullseye. Like we're doing archery. We're throwing arrows or notes, and we hit a bullseye when you land on G. And you want to pause and just kind of celebrate that, or acknowledge that, hey, look, I hit the target. So we're just training your ear. That may help you if you are. I just see a lot of people that run up and down the scale. They know they're supposed to do it, and but you're not really sure what the next step is. I think the next step is to target the root, and it resolves. It's like consonant versus dissonant. So I was kind of having fun hitting dissonant notes just to say, hey, it does matter. Let's say you're getting good at this, you're hearing it, and let's take it up to another step. Let's do this. Let's throw in like a crucial, once you got that scale kind of moving and you're kind of understanding it, which I see a lot of you are. I know a lot of my students are at that point. The next step, well, there's a lot of steps or a lot of options, but I recommend a simple lick that goes like this. Something like that. I'm just giving you some options. All I'm doing here is taking the G, going to a B flat, a C, I bend the C, and work my way back to the G, which is like this. G, B flat, C. I'm going to bend it using 3 fingers to push that one string. See how all 3 are on there? When I push, I'm just kind of getting under that string and shoving it over. It might push this other string over. That's okay. You're going to collide with the 4th string. So it's going to affect these other strings if you push. It's really hitting them. These poor tuning pegs, this doesn't hold in tune. And I have a little funny saying I might improvise. I'll say something like, I got the I got the blues. I got the blues. So it puts, like I say, it's a phrase. We're not just robotically chopping through this. We're making it sound a little bit musical. I got the blues. Something like that. Right now, I do. Oh yeah. So you can put, simple words, and it makes it sound a little more like human. I got the blues. I got the blues. Stuff like that, Remember this one? I want you so bad. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad, Yeah, man, making that phrase talk. All right. I had one more little idea. Try not to pack too much in here. I'm trying to thin it down just a little bit. One idea. Where'd it go? Stalling. And again, we're using index and ring. Just, I'm stalling, but it's cool. That little, it's like a squarish. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Here's something I see a lot of people do. Watch carefully. I'm going to go. Notice how my index is kicking out. When I go to the ring finger, this finger lifts and flies into space. Watch yourself and see if your index flips out. Eventually, your index will learn to stay glued down at the 3rd fret. Not glued, but kind of tethered. It might pick up a little bit, but if it's going way up, you're just going to have to bring it back down. So you're kind of wasting energy bringing it on and off. But really, what it does, it's going to kind of creep over, and it's very subtle. It just sort of scans that 3rd fret staying low. If it's going way up, way down, way up, way down, yeah, it's not very efficient. But sometimes it really does stay. You don't want to, so it's kind of like a little shade of gray here. You're not totally smack down flat. So you're kind of moving a little bit. Sometimes you might smack it down flat. Rarely do you need to kick it way high in the sky. So it's kind of a little, it's not a hard and fast rule that sometimes people you can see they're clamping way too hard at 3rd fret, which, let me demonstrate. It's going to be like this. Oops, sorry. That's just too much flat. So find a balance of keeping that index finger low and see how you're doing. Give me some feedback. Let me know if I'm going too fast, too slow, if it's boring, if it's fun, if you're doing good. I want to hear from you. Let me know. And we can do a Zoom lesson too. So let me know if you want to try the Zoom lesson. Thank you so much for buying a Lust for Rust album. We've got a few of these left. These are kind of getting sold out. We print 1,000 of these. We're getting down to the end of them. And we're working on our 6th studio album. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. I'll see you soon.